This watch doesn't tick. It doesn't count my calories, my steps. It does not light up with notification. But it carries something more valuable. A memory of a man who taught that timing, mine and yours, is never wrong. That is my grandfather, Mirohun Hamaka Leodomir. In my late 20s, I was scared that something was wrong with me. That fear didn't come from nowhere. If you've been called too sensitive, you may recognize this pattern. I was 17, visiting my grandfather. He had just come up from the hospital and fragile. But he didn't want us to stress, so he would check on us. And I knew exactly what he was going to ask me, because at the time I had just completed my high school. So he wanted to know how I had performed in the national examination. I responded, and I saw his eyes light up with a familiar pride I had seen when he was talking about education, about paying attention to the details that are often overlooked. But even that wasn't the beginning. He then celebrated the milestone by giving me this watch. As I was still holding on to his wisdom, the world kept telling me I was too emotional. What I didn't know at the time is that I was part of the 20% of the population, that's 1 with 5 of us sitting in this room, that psychologist Dr. Ellen Aron calls highly sensitive people. What's remarkable is that this trait exists in 100 species, and it helps with survival. While others act quickly, we pause, we process, and notice what others miss. 2 moments, 1 watch, 1 scientific truth about who we really are. We are the ones who process the world more deeply. I remember leaving a meeting with my throat tight because once again I was told I shouldn't take things personal. I cared too much about the details. But Dr. Aron's research revealed something powerful. What others called too much was actually my brain doing something called careful thinking. While others skimmed the surface, I was analyzing the details, picking up subtleties, feeling the emotional undertones that others missed entirely. But the breaking point came when I realized something crucial. I wasn't broken. I was just trying to fit in a world that did not understand my sensitive nature. And I had lost of the most lesson I had ever learned. This watch is a testament that we are different. And so is our timing. We weren't early or late. We are exactly where we are supposed to be. Words that will echo through every career change, every moment of doubt, every time someone called me too emotional. He encouraged me to educate myself, to never stop learning, and to take calculated risks. He was diligent in his speech. The same attention he brought, instilling Agaciro, our dignity, worth. It taught me to never compromise my values for anyone's approval. He was assertive, yet humble. Built genuine relationship through his care and perseverance. What my grandfather understood intuitively, science now confirms. And I'm speaking to you sensitive people in the room. We have a gift for building deep, authentic relationships. We are naturally empathic, emotionally responsive, and we process interaction on multiple levels. This watch has been with me for 15 years now. And what I discovered is that sensitivity, everyone called too much, it became my greatest strength. Dr. Aron's research identifies 4 key traits that I would like to tell you. We process deeply, we get easily overstimulated, we are emotionally responsive, and we are sensitive to stimuli, like the lights out there, like tight clothes, criticism. You should really weigh your words. What others called weakness became my strength. That way of feeling deeply that made me too emotional, it allows me to understand nuances others miss, to connect genuinely, to care in ways that create real impact. Here's what I want you, sensitive people in the room, to know. You're not broken. You're not too much. You're part of a validated research, 20% of the population, with a nervous system designed to process the world more thoroughly. We are the ones who notice what others miss. We are the ones who feel deeply in a world that often skims the surface. We are the ones who must educate ourselves about how we're built, not to fix ourselves, but to understand our strength. We are the ones who must seek environments and relationships that celebrate our depth, not suppress it. We are the ones who must recognize our Agaciro, our inherent worth, and never apologize for who we are. The boundaries I learned to set protect my sensitive nature, when allowing me to serve from a place of clarity and not overwhelm. The world will always have opinions of who you should be. We are the one who decide to understand our wiring instead of fighting it. We are the ones who choose depth over superficiality. We are the ones who transform too much into exactly enough in the right environment. My grandfather, affectionately called Papi, has been gone for 10 years now, but every minute, his silent watch reminds me they are the ones who carry not just wisdom, but who we really are. We are on time. Murakoze, thank you.